Hello and welcome to Bad at Board Games. I'm Brad Lake and I'm bad at board games, so you don't have to be. We're going to go over some of the games that I've played in the last week, have a little bit of discussion, a little bit of chit chat, and just go from there. Probably 5-10 minutes. Hopefully not too much longer. You probably click off by now anyway. So let's start. Last Sunday, got in a game of Cthulhu Death May Die, episode 2, season 1. And also got in a play of KanBan Ev. Really liking that game. If you like cars, if you worked in automotive, if you're an engineer or in the technical field, I think you'll probably like KanBan Ev. The game is really well put together. Eagle Griffin game, very high quality, at least in the Lacerda side. I don't have any of their other games, but definitely check that one out. We did a 2-hour playthrough. I'll link it down below. I understand if you don't want to watch something for 2 hours. However, it kind of gives you an idea how the game plays. Cthulhu Death May Die. You see some of the minis. This was a couple days ago. Last 2 days I've been spending some time here, but we'll get to this. And then moving on from Sunday, on Wednesday, our game group, we played Mind Management a couple times. I'm enjoying it. It's Mind MGMT. It's a hidden movement. Now, I played as the hidden movement guy. I won both games for that, and I think that's probably typical the first time you're playing a hidden movement game. So, but you get these abilities, whoever loses, and I was kind of curious how this was going to play out. When you lose, you get like a catch-up mechanic, but it's a story-driven catch-up mechanic. You get like more powers, so it's psychic people against other psychic people, and you get to unlock these little boxes when your team loses that give you more power for the next episode when you play, and then if you lose again, you get an even more powerful episode. So Toph was able to unlock 2 boxes, and then we did play a third time this last weekend, and he was able to get me. So I'm looking forward to switching roles where he's the hidden movement. We have a team of people against the hidden movement person. And then we also played Castles of Burgundy with my girlfriend Ara, and she beat me, I believe. Yep, 69-57. Enjoyed that game. That Castles of Burgundy is definitely one I think grows on you. It's ugly. It's not a pretty game. It's not, even with the new version of it, it's still not pretty. However, it does have nice gameplay. It's a do this to do that, very point salad, but it's an enjoyable game. If you get into Castles of Burgundy, it really will open up a lot of other mechanics for you as you go along. Friday played Castles of Burgundy again, this time with Toph, and beat me 180 to 159. That was a good game, and that was my personal best in that. And we also played a late night game of Cthulhu Death May Die. Have that link down below as well. Played 2 hours of that. That was a long game. Typically it doesn't take that long, but this time it took a bit longer, and you'll have to check out the end, but we did not win that one. And then Saturday, played another game of KanBan Ev. And Rolling Realms, got to play that. It's a cute little game. I talk about Super Mega Lucky Box a lot. Rolling Realms probably takes that to the next level, where you're able to chain from one card to the next. Everybody's using the same cards, rolling a couple dice and seeing how to manipulate those dice to do what you want. For the price, I recommend it. It's a cute little game. And then we also played 7 Wonders Duel, and that surprised me. I was surprised how much I really enjoyed that. It's very simple, very straightforward, and I just enjoy it. I can say all the hype about 7 Wonders Duel, and I know it's been around for a little while. It's worth it, especially for the price. Check it out if you are just a couple, or you and a friend want to get together and play something for 30 minutes. 7 Wonders Duel is definitely that short list type of game to enjoy. Also played another game of Mind Management, and this time Toph won. So looking at reversing those roles, like I said, and then this Wednesday, definitely going to play another game of Mind Management. It got a lot of hype. Quacklope loves it. Board Game Co. loves it. So really wanted to check it out, see if it lives up to the hype. Best game of the year. Well, not best game of the year, but I think they're kind of hyping it up as top 10 of 2022. I'm not sure it would make my top 10, but I think it'll make my top 20. If you like hidden movement, or if you've never played a hidden movement, the nice thing about it is you can finish it in about 45 minutes, maybe an hour. And that's a nice time frame. I think it would overstay its welcome if it took any longer than that. And then the last 2 days, along with playing some games, I painted a bunch of these. So I would say it's not my best painting, but it's not my worst. Probably a B. I do a 40K painting as well, and on and off. I get kind of tired of stuff, but I'm pretty happy with how some of these came out. If you're curious and want to see a little bit more detail on these, I'll link my TikTok down below so you can see. They're just like 15 little clips of progressions of paintings and things like that. These characters we've got are in different states of being done. They start out like this. They'll get primed a color, black, red, like these have been primed and washed. And then you go on to the first kind of painting. And then you end up somewhere here or here when they're done. I'm not sure I'll go any further than this. It's not a Warhammer 40K where you really can get all meta about the painting. With this kind of paint job, I'm just trying to make it look good on the table. The plastic's not quite as good as some of the other models that you may see, and I don't have any problems with the paint sticking or adhering, but it just means even though there's a ton of detail in here, sometimes there's just not as much as you would get when you have to assemble the mini yourself. With these being pre-assembled, there's a little bit less detail, surprisingly. Because when you look at something like this, there's a ton of detail, but when you get into some of these smaller figures like this, they look great. It is cool mini or not, but there just isn't as much detail around the face and other features in the hair that would allow you to bring some of those features out and really make them pop. Hope you've enjoyed this little 7 to 10 minute video. If you like what we're doing here on the channel, please hit that subscribe button, comment down below. Let me know if you're a painter. What kind of paints do you use? What minis do you like to paint? What games did you play this last week? Chit chat, let us know. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. There'll probably be something here, little circle in the middle telling you to subscribe. I think I've probably mentioned that a little bit too often. Have a great day.